Hello, my children. Rob Segato here. Hello. Hello. Business is taking off like a rocket. It's international. It's vibrant. It's enchanting. It's evolving per nanosecond around a tempest in a teacup and a teacup in a tempest. Business moving at light speed through international markets, transitionary markets, markets we don't know what they're doing, lunar markets. Some people who are engaged in Dimension X5, Nobel scientists from the research ordnance area of MS-21 secret ground quantum research, living in Dimension X. They've transitioned over at Area 51. Some of the brightest genii of the millennium. Can't be given by name. Special organizations sweeping away prodigious prodigal children at the age of 4 years old, already with IQs in the hundreds of thousands, seen in their nursery schools, doing elevated number theory even at the age of 3 or 4 years old, whisked away by secret organizations of governments to be planted into think tanks. These are genii people, smartest people ever. Names, they're not even known by name. They've been whisked away and groomed and garnered into mega and maxi mega billion geniuses already at age 4 years old, reciting Einstein's papers by rote and by heart. And these geniuses, now in Area 51, special lower level, 8,000 feet below the surface, huddling together, creating for mankind amazing new discoveries, amazing mechanics, amazing designs, creating the 15th dimensional cortex internet connections with the other peoples of the universe, contacting the moon maids even. The moon maids, they discovered where the moon maids are living. So contacting the moon maids. Anyway, this is how to do business. Now that the moon maids are on our side, thanks to these geniuses, there's about one out of every 700 million people is of this brain set, this brain skill set, which has the IQ of approximately 100,000. As much as Einstein or Dirac or Fermi or Heisenberg or Schrödinger was above a common amoeba, so these genii in the subterranean tombs of Area 51 are above Einstein. These are mega geniuses, now becoming giga geniuses with every breath they take. Their minds are actually have to be super cooled because their brains are actually function at over 400 or 500 degrees. So they had to invent a cooling system for their brain because they're thinking at such a high level. Well, in discovering the moon maids, they found a way to make business interesting. And it was passed down to me at the Secret Scientific Council 2011 at the Grand Canyon, when some of these genii came down to tell me about the new advances which we'll be seeing over the years. And so I invite you to come on board and take some of this newfound learning to the boardroom, and we could really have a good time meeting new and interesting people, not just on this earth, but on all the other dimensional earths, and even in the other plasmatic kind of discrepancy zones. If you remember, Superman, when he came back after conquering the post-kryptonites, he came back, and I forgot the exact history of what it was saying that he was doing. But anyway, what I'm saying is, when you bring new friends to the table, a lot of interesting things happen, you know? And it could be a fun game, and it's nothing to be scared about. Just as there is birth in the animal kingdom, in the protozoa, there is birth in the plant kingdom, and also in the human kingdom, you know. So nothing to be scared about. New worlds are being forged, and we can have a great time, you know. We can really just have a great time now that we're able to communicate across the board. Across the board. Across the board, we're able to communicate. And what that means is we all have something to bring to the table. Something amazing. Not by what school we went to, not by what degree we have, not by what our SAT scores were, but in who we were created to be, who we are. That is the big journey. Not getting a higher mark on a math test, but being who we are. Casually, openly, seriously, comfortably. Where do we go from there? That's the journey. That, my child, is the journey. We'll be making contact because we're the same organism. These are the nodes in computer talk, and we're connected. But we're not connected like the Metrons, or the Quarks, or the Borgs. We're connected in a very beautiful way. Something beyond science. Something beyond our misunderstanding of how things sometimes or all the time work, which we don't understand sometimes, or even all the time, or even none of the time. So, we're going to have a good time. Love you, and you'll get back to me when your brain starts to evolve. It'll be happening soon. It's a natural process. Love you.